Cris Tale. Help her out.
Well? Why don't you use the money to renovate the museum?
That makes sense. It is part of Mom's legacy. Lucio could even go back to being the curator.
Yes. Right now, the museum is associated with Rawlis and her schemes, but I'm sure you'll be able to turn it back into something good for the city.
Sage advice, Cris Tale.
Thank you, Cris Tale. That's as good an idea as I'm going to get. I'm so happy for the museum. Now we can finally get rid of all the monsters in storage. The museum...
Well, I don't like the museum that much, but I think studying ancient artifacts could be useful.
I would like to help to refurnish the museum. Time to put my skill to the test.
Why don't you use the money to expand the university?
That's a great idea, and I'm sure Oripin would be thrilled. I know some of the departments have had to close, but it would definitely be within our budget to reopen those. We could attract more students.
Tulira is known as a place of learning. If you continue to build on your strengths, I'm sure your future will be bright.
Sage advice, Cris Tale.
Thank you, Cris Tale. That's as good an idea as I'm going to get.
I was part of the original team that built the university. It was in a deplorable state, to say the least.
While I like that the university is being funded, I'm still worried about the monsters in the museum's storage. The university getting new things is great! We're going to learn a lot of natural magic!
It's great that the university is getting more marbles to work with. Some of the books were very old and out of date.
I think this was the best option. After all, I spend my entire day here.
does it! This will be the end of our proud Tuliran heritage!
Natural magic is no good for our children. Tulira was founded on our talent for elemental magic.
Hello, travelers. I'm here to offer you... The university will need new books. I've spoken with my sisters to import some from the other kingdoms. Meow.
I just hope we're allowed to go inside the university. We Sindarians aren't welcome everywhere in Tulira.
Well, well. Risa is the new matriarch. Ha! Now I've seen everything.
The university is a place to learn about what's happening in the world. Good to hear it'll be properly funded. We are on the right track.
Dad has been...
Do you have enough to renovate both the museum and the university? In a lot of ways, they seem to be the twin hearts of this town.
Doing that would take almost everything Mom left, but... I think it should be possible.
One place for learning new things, and one place for remembering the old. I think both aspects are important.
Sage advice, Cris Tale.
Thank you, Cris Tale. That's as good an idea as I'm going to get. Okay, it's time to get to work. And I'd like to say thanks one last time. I can't wait to see you all again when your journey is over.
Same here.
I suppose we should take that as our cue to depart.
So now what do we do?
We must continue our quest. The next cathedral should be in the city of Cinder.
It has been several hundred years since the last time I visited that continent. I am curious to see what has changed.
You were a big help, Mr. K. But are...
Cris Tale, don't call him Mister. It's weird.
Oh, but just calling him K isn't?
I find you to be sufficiently strange to merit my continued involvement.
Hey now, Kay. Be careful who you're calling strange.
Apologies. Perhaps my choice of words did not make my meaning clear. In theory, everyone should be capable of effecting change on the world. Yet, most people seem to live their lives without ever really doing so. I have found you to be different. Although some...
Thanks, I think.
In summary, yes, I will accompany you.
I suppose that's that. Let's head out for...
Perhaps Paulina can help us reach our destination. Let us go speak to her.
Interesting decision. I don't know how well this will work, but we'll just have to see.
It will be hard to maintain a balance between both the museum and the university. But we Orowitz are a pillar for Neva Tulira. We must do what's right.
handle. But if I'm going to lead the Orowitz, I have to do it.
Don't forget about that date.
Don't worry, Christopher, I won't. Natural and elemental magic. We'll be able to study whatever we want.
It's great that both the museum and the university will get more marbles. There's so much that can be learned in both places.
I suppose I'm fine with Risa's decision. I just hope she'll allow me to help with the renovations.
Knowing that both the city's main buildings will be funded does my heart good.
This is great news! The university will be refurbished, and my dear museum will be able to get rid of the monsters!
As someone who spent time helping both the university and the museum, this is great news for me.
I won't change my mind so easily. I'll need to see the change myself before I'll ever believe that this was a good decision.
Well, maybe natural magic isn't that bad. I suppose we can learn from both the past and the future.
Hello, travelers. I'm here to... I have a lot of things to do. Meow. Risa asked me for a lot of things, meow.
Dad has been...
Well, well.
This is great news for the city. I hope there's also good news for us, Sindari. I don't want to return to Cinder.
While I dislike the museum, at least the university will get some sorely needed funds. A better university is great for Neva Tulira as a whole.